And yet more news we must deal with before we finish tonight. Ministers have unveiled other plans today, nothing to do with same-sex marriage. These plans, they're to reduce the number of whiplash claims, which have been blamed for raising car insurance rates. You're paying more because of essentially people saying they got whiplash and getting paid off to the tune of several £1,000s. And where does the insurance company recoup the money? From you and me. Well, the Justice Secretary, Chris Grayling, is going to launch a consultation. He thinks it can be made easier for insurers to challenge such claims. Independent medical panels could assess the validity of whiplash. But it might be rather long and drawn out, I think, and it might be rather expensive. Let's see what Richard Lowery thinks. He's from Express Solicitors in Manchester, and he's a personal injury lawyer. Richard, good evening to you.
Hi, Andy.
Would an independent panel make a difference, do you think? Is Mr. Grayling on the right track here?
I don't think as personal injury practitioners we would be particularly opposed to that, and the indication is that the claimant solicitors would have some involvement in the choosing of a panel. I mean, the current position is that when a claimant makes a claim for personal injury, they're examined in any event by a doctor who's got an overriding duty to the court and who provides an opinion as to whether a claimant has suffered an injury in the accident in any event. So I don't think
how soon after the accident, Richard, is that assessment made?
Well, I think it depends on, it's case sensitive to a degree. It depends upon, how serious an injury is. If somebody's got a particularly serious injury, I think you wouldn't send somebody to an expert immediately because they'd need to have treatment, etc. In some cases, they're sent relatively quickly if the injury's not as severe.
So, but I'm just trying to assess if everybody has to be assessed, as you say, how are these fraudulent claims getting through? Because if I go to my doctor and say, "Oh, my neck hurts, doctor," he's going to go, "Yeah, whiplash," and that's the fear, isn't it?
Well, medical experts have ultimately got a responsibility to consider the circumstances of what's happened in an accident, examine a claimant, and then decide whether they've sustained an injury. And it's for the claimant to prove that they've been injured in the accident.
So they must be, what you're suggesting then is that the doctors who are putting through these claims and saying these people have whiplash all have whiplash. So why are there so many fraudulent claims being made if that is the case? Maybe it sounds like you think that every case that's being made is genuine.
No, I think across the industry we're determined that we don't want fraudulent claims to be in the marketplace, because obviously it gives the marketplace a bad name, and there's been a lot of press about it. But we've got to be careful that the press don't make too much of the insurance industry trying to put into the marketplace there is a massive amount of fraudulent claims. I don't think that's exactly accurate, and they're trying to say that obviously the costs of insurance have gone up due to fraudulent claims. There's a number of reasons why the costs have gone up in personal injury claims. The insurance industry won't want people to know that they often ring clients after an accident and encourage them to make claims, and they sell the claims on